Hey guys, I'm back again for another review video on my channel. This time I'm tackling the DC Showcase presents the Spectre and Jonah Hex shorts. Now I'm just going to take a minute or two or so or more to explain what DC Showcase is. Basically, since DC's been putting out these feature-length animated films, well, not really feature-length, but you know, animated movies, and lately, since basically the DVD market has sucked, they don't really want to take a chance on anything that doesn't have the words Superman, Batman, or Justice League in the title. So that really sucks, because I mean, as much as I love Superman, Batman, Justice League, I would like to see other heroes adapted, you know, and get their own 75-minute movie. But they just don't think that they just don't see why they should sink the money into it, basically. So they came up with an alternative, and that was to, starting on the Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, release like a 10-minute short of a lesser-known DC hero, and they're going to do that from now on, I think. So on the first, on Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, they released the Spectre. Now the Spectre is basically like a supernatural entity that is basically the spirit of vengeance, and the Spectre kills. It bonds itself to a human soul, like someone who has died. It bonds itself to them, and then they're the Spectre's host, and the Spectre goes around exacting vengeance on wrongdoers or killers. And basically, this is what this short is. The Spectre's host, Jim Corrigan, is a cop, and he's off to investigate this crime scene. But the Spectre finds out who did it, and the Spectre goes and exacts the vengeance. This first one, I really liked the overall feel of it, because it kind of felt like a 70s or 80s, even 90s. Like, it had that really cool cop feel to it, and it takes place in like Hollywood or Los Angeles or something like that. And it worked really well. And the Spectre is an interesting enough character that I do think the Spectre could hold his own film. Will we ever see it? I mean, maybe. Hopefully, if the DVD market improves, and these shorts, or maybe if fans demand these characters, maybe we'll get them. But overall, this one worked really well, and the voice talents, Gary Cole voiced the Spectre / Jim Corrigan. He did a very good job in that. Then there was Alyssa Milano, Jeff Bennett, Rob Paulson, and John Polito. So there's not really too much more I can say about Spectre, because I'm not a Spectre expert. I know he was bonded to Hal Jordan after in the comics, because I have that comic. But there's not a whole lot more I can actually put out in terms of that, other than it was a really good short, and I really like the animation style, and they should keep it up. But I mean, the shorts are a good idea, but I just wish that they would have faith in the fans and put out like a 75-minute feature. Anyway, the next one is Jonah Hex. And this one was included on the Batman Under the Red Hood DVD, and I reviewed Batman Under the Red Hood in my previous video, so you can check that out. Anyway, this time around it features Jonah Hex, who, as most of us may know, is the Western bounty hunter gunslinger with the scarred face. This was recently done in a live-action movie starring Josh Brolin. Now, I haven't seen the movie, but I had high hopes for the film, but just from the trailer and stuff and like reviews, I can tell it probably sucked giant cock. But I'm still gonna buy it, just because I'm a fan of the character. He's one of my favorite comic book characters. But like, just a lot of the stuff they did in that movie, that's a whole other video, is what they should have done for that movie, even though I haven't seen it. But when I do see it, there will sure to be a video as to what they should have done, maybe a Jonah Hex rant. Anyway, this time around we've got Thomas Jane voicing Jonah Hex, Linda Hamilton, Jason Marsden, Michael Rooker, and Michelle Trachtenberg. Jonah Hex comes into town looking for some guy, and all of a sudden he's in this, he becomes aware of this murder ring that this prostitute is organizing to get money from really drunk guys with lots of money, basically. But this is what I think the live action film should have been. It's pretty sad when you've got a 10-minute animated short that's better than your 90-minute full-length feature that cost $25 million to make. Anyway, it was dark, it was gritty, it had Jonah Hex, doing what Jonah Hex did best, and that is kind of being like the loner he is, and just going around killing people. Like, it's got that really good Western feel, whereas the movie looks like it's got that kind of Van Helsing, Wild Wild West feel, and Megan Fox shouldn't have been there, but anyway, that's another video. And so yeah, those are just like what I really like is that with these shorts, DC's been doing the characters who have a different moral set than like Batman or Superman, because you look at like all those other DC heroes, like in the Justice League and stuff, they're people who don't kill. They they follow a code where they it's save this person, don't kill, don't become what you're hunting, basically. Whereas with the Spectre and Jonah Hex, they're two characters who have no problem with killing. I mean, the Spectre is a spirit of vengeance and who is supposedly taking orders from God, or the Voice. And Jonah Hex, he lived in that time where that's what you did to survive. That, killing it was either kill or be killed. And I like that they're doing this with these characters. Like, they're giving us a different look into how it is to saving the day, and I like that, and I hope they continue with it, because their next short is a Green Arrow short, and Green Arrow may be Justice League hero out to help the little guy, but he has wandered down that dark path before, and I'm really looking forward to it, because Neil McDonough is voicing Green Arrow and Malcolm McDowell is voicing Merlin the Magnificent, so that's going to be cool. Anyway, if I were to rate these shorts out of 10, I would give the Spectre a 9 out of 10 and Jonah Hex a 10 out of 10. For the time that they give us, it's I mean, they get a lot accomplished within 12 minutes, which is how long the shorts are, and they get a lot accomplished, but it really leaves you when you're finished each one, you really want more. You want, you wished it was longer. You wished for a movie, and you wish for like a full-length movie out of it. But hopefully one day we'll get one of those minor characters, and hopefully DC will start doing that. But just keep buying just keep buying the ones that they're putting out, and see where they go from there. So anyway, that was my Jonah Hex and Spectre review. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Definitely try to, if you haven't seen the shorts, I definitely recommend going out and trying to look for them on the internet. I know the Jonah Hex one's on YouTube. The Spectre one's not. It's a little harder to find, but definitely try to track those down and see those, because they're really good. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.